I'm honored to be here because the reputation of the Fiji Police Department precedes itself as one of the predominant leading law enforcement police agencies in the Pacific region. When we were looking at areas to visit throughout our travel throughout the world, there was no question we had to come to Fiji because of its reputation, because of what the Commissioner has done, and because of the vision the Fiji Police have on how to deal with criminal activity. Officer Safety and Wellness, we're attending and working with the Taiwan Police we see all these different groups, whether it's AQ or, the terrorism groups. That's that whole piece. It really does. And every one of us is just as important on that playing field. That was kind of the idea behind when we spoke with Carl about making sure every commissioner
And as you look out to see there are few of Mamanuda group, the Asawa groups, we have the whole package. We have to have the whole spectrum of
what they're going to see. We haven't stayed more than two nights, I think. And
working with New Zealand, we're working with Indonesia, narcotics unit.
right.
So I've made it my business. I made the announcement that by the end of this year, I need to have, rather than through the normal command.
We started over in Europe and we looked at countries, the IACP resources for best practices around the world. What we want to do is we want to come and work with countries. We want to look at what you're doing good and spread it out to the world. And things that you work to make sure they became members, because that's how important it is. What you do, that's how important it is to us. We have non-sworn membership. We have one of our non-sworn membership.
As you see, we're vulnerable to this. Bigger countries on a larger scale, but it's here on a smaller scale. What I tell my officers and I tell government is that we must pledge ourselves to this duty of controlling this menace, because we don't want our children or grandchildren exposed to it. So we have to take it as a personal thing and be passionate about it. If there's an area where we need to link up with organizations, Interpol, ASEAN, and even the International Association of Police Chiefs. This is an area where I see Pacific Island countries, apart from climate change, this is our big one. If Fiji is saying this, I can't imagine what the smaller island countries around us will be saying. We pride ourselves that we're a small police force of about 4,000 people at the moment. Government has been very supportive of us. 330 islands, we're looking at our sea mobility assets now, which we're working on. The government is very supportive. And also we've going through a restructure of the Fiji Police Force now, which will see us grow by about 3,000 officers to 7,000. So the beauty of it is government has been very supportive. They understand that for economy to thrive in every area thing, security is first and foremost. To its foreign policy of friends to all, enemies to none.
Right.
So that's why we can openly speak on issues once we clear things with our Ministry of Foreign Affairs and things like that. So that's what we really want to be when we get into the meeting and speak on the Pacific.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't speak on Fiji alone. For me, I see it that way. I can't be fighting this battle alone. I need everyone around us to be working together. And that vast area of ocean is where a lot of this movement of things are happening in the country.
Absolutely.
That's the bit of it. We enjoy coming to these forums. We've achieved a lot. I make sure I go to such forums and I come back with achievables that not only for Fiji, for the region as well.
What we offer is that networking, that connectivity. We offer resources. We're not only in 165 countries. We have over 30,000 members active, but we offer a myriad of subject matter experts, as well as resources for best practices around the world. What we want to do is we want to come and work with countries. We want to look at what you're doing good and spread it out to the world. And things that you may need assistance with, we want to be able to offer help from all other countries around the world that are going through the same thing. I think you nailed it when you said we're all facing the same problems. It's just a scale, right? Larger countries are on a bigger scale, smaller countries are on a smaller scale, but it's all the same issues, whether we're looking at narcotics, sexual violence issues, human trafficking, I mean, the list goes on and on, terrorism, technology issues. So that's who we are. You know, we are here to work, create a network amongst law enforcement around the world. We attend and are actively part of every poll there is in the world. So our thing is, how can we work more closely together? You're having issues with narcotics, needless to say, and you're talking about the network between countries. You know, we just did a large-scale conference in Brazil. In Brazil, we were just prior to that in Colombia. And we were working with the countries dealing with the narcotic issues, as well as the US, Canada, and all the other countries throughout the world that's dealing with it. And so we have the ability to help pull those resources together. And I think that's the best part of being part of what we do, is that networking. So we carry the weight to help influence some of the governments when law enforcement agencies need things for them. But the flip side to that is, more importantly, is we have the connectivity to the lion's share of the countries around the world without going through the political process. So when you talk about some of that connectivity in Colombia, or some of the other Ecuador, or some of the other countries that you're looking at with narcotics coming over, you know, through our network and peace, you're able to really just, you know, pick up that phone and make those connections. So, you know, we have the ability not only to provide you with the resources as well as best practices, but also to help you set up any kind of programs you want to do, help you with training specifically if you need training issues. To us, you know, the world, there is no boundaries, and you know, Fiji is as close to me as it is as California is, at least in my head. You know, we don't feel we're on the other side of the world, because we realize, you know, when it comes to law enforcement, the world is flat, and we are all facing the exact same issues. And the closer we work together, the better we're going to be in addressing it.